Well, good evening and welcome to the Ken Nickel Recreation Center here in Beaumont for exciting junior lacrosse action between the Beaumont Outlaws and the Fort Sask Rebels here tonight. My name's Evan Cook alongside you for this broadcast. Both teams here at center ready to go. Battle for possession off the face-off. Ball still loose, and now Rebels trying to come away with it. Knock in the back, going to turn possession over here and give Fort Sask first possession. Cutting in there, shot deflected, high over top of the net. Rebels going to grab the rebound, roll it back. Maxwell now, drop that one off. Pass up top, this to Eastwood. Tries to cut inside now. A shot, that one just missed wide. Shot clock down to 5 as loose ball foul sends possession back the Outlaws' way. Ball dropped off to Greenwood here. Looks over on the far side. Dish back to Greenwood. Quick shot just wide. Rebound comes into the crease. Going to be scooped up by Luka Weski. And he'll try to stretch a pass down the floor here. Stolen back by the Outlaws. They'll work that one up. Pass missed and a loose ball out near center. Going to be turned back the other way. Hackett will drop this one off, head off. Angel for McKenzie on the far side. Up top to McCallion. Cuts out wide. Back up top. Fake shot there by Maxwell. Cuts in. And it'll just roll in on goal here. Where it's played back the other way. Up here, Goudreau. Stopping up for the Outlaws. Dished it off. Comes to Keka. Down in toward the corner. Back up top here. Quick shot there. Off a stick, scooped up by Luka Weski. And he'll look to move it up the floor. Now a steal nearly that time. Back to pick it up was Vetch. And now taken on a bounce by Maxwell, who moves it far side. Pass into the middle, shot up high, and a great stop made there. Rebound comes in front of the Outlaws net, scooped up, and a stretch pass going to be tracked down eventually in Fort Sask territory. That's Wildeboer with it. Fires a pass, heads off to complete that change. Now here's Kai Lee off the bench. Missed a feed, loose ball now. Battling for it is Riley Lewis. He'll come away with it and waits for support there. Rebels able to turn it back here, coming off of that turnover. Fake shot there by Kohut. Played up top here to McCallion. Tried to spin away from a check, lost possession momentarily. Loose ball now taken once again by McCallion in the corner. Tried to pass, but that was blocked. Pickering with it. Up to McCallion. Shot there off a leg as the shot clock was sounding anyway. And it's played back up the floor. With speed, here's Goudreau. Lost his balance there as he got towards the top of the crease. And the Rebels able to work it up here. Maintain possession, and now Calix Simonson playing it down low. Pass into the middle, that one knocked down, turned back up the other way. Lane Wedman now takes a hit, loose ball in the crease. It just comes to the side of the net there, and that's where Maxwell able to pick the loose ball, start up the floor. Here's Ethan Peterson. Works it over to the far side now. Eastwood, back up top, Peterson there. That shot, it was blocked. Rebound, going to bounce all the way down into Rebel territory. Goaltender Hunter Lukoweski out to play it and ends up sending it the length of the floor with the shot clock coming to 0. 4.5 minutes here into the first period. Scoreless so far between the Outlaws and the Rebels. Beaumont now on the attack. Greenwood dishes it off. He heads to the corner. Quick shot from the outside right into the pad there of Lukoweski, who makes the stop. Now the Rebels trying to catch the Outlaws in transition. Worked over far side. Here's McCallion with a move in tight. Good shot and a save made. Rebound over the corner. Another shot coming from the outside from Jackson Kohut. Save made. And that'll allow the Outlaws to regain control and work it up the floor now to Maloney. Maloney looking for an outlet there. Gets a screen, tries a pass. It was knocked down. Ball bounces out of the corner, and it's going to be picked off behind the net by Nick Pilo. And he'll play it up here. Couple passes later to Maxwell. Over the far side. Quick pass in front and a shot behind his back there from Eastwood. Just missed. Rebound taken by the Outlaws. Not a clear lane initially that time to work it up the floor for Matthew Smith, but he's able to find an outlet, work it back to Goudreau. Jacob Goudreau hits the attack line. Taken down. Possession call goes to the Outlaws, and they'll control here. Walking in is Long. Working it around the horn, back up top here. Looking for a pass down low, knocked down hard is Long in the corner. Gets back up, maintains possession. Centers that one in front. Quick shot there by Hobday. Nice save made. And probably a better chance for the Outlaws so far on that play than Hobday in tight. Knocked down there is McCallion. Heading to the net. The Rebels slow to get up right in front of the Outlaws crease. And now the Fort Sask training staff out to take a look. Nice round of applause you hear inside the Ken Nickel, as that was Jackson Kohut of the Rebels who got knocked down hard there. But gets back up and play to resume with the Outlaws on possession. Working it up top. Pass over to Maloney. Looks down low for Cutler. That one just missing him there. And now the Rebels trying to move it up the floor. And they do. The other way. Quick shot there. Kohut rebound, scores. It was McCallion that time who got the rebound in front, stuffs it home, and gives the Rebels the 1-0 lead. For Josh McCallion here, his 14th goal. Going to be 32nd point on the season. McCallion second on the team in scoring. Jackson Baker leads the team in scoring with 36 points, but Baker not in the lineup here for the Rebels tonight. Violation off the face-off from the Outlaws, and Wedman to both Lewis's pick up assists on that goal. Tyson Lewis, Riley Lewis on the goal from Josh McCallion. Meantime, play continues down low. Peterson had it in the corner, worked it up top. Quick shot there. Save made, and it's taken back by the Outlaws the other way. Played over to the far side. Maloney now. Into the corner. Left it there for Hobday. Worked it back up top. Over to Wildeboer. Quick shot there. Deflected off a stick, and that'll allow the Rebels to take the rebound. Work their way back up the floor. This one going to be dropped off to Maxwell. Still with a double team momentarily. Now the ball pops loose. It's going to be still controlled by the Rebels, but they're under 10 seconds now left in a shot clock. Peterson waving his teammates closer, setting it down into the corner, but that's where the shot clock will expire. And change the possession here, give the Outlaws a chance to clear. With it for Beaumont. Curling back in the middle. Fired pass over to the outside. Now a quick shot there. It just missed. Rebound comes out front. Scooped up by Reynaud. Looks for an outlet down low. Just missing Tyson Lewis there with that pass. Lewis able to recollect the rebound though in the corner. Up top to McCallion. Lewis down low. Plays it up top. Up here to Maxwell. Fakes the shot. Backs it up. Here's McCallion. Looks to the net. Tries a low underhand shot. That one missed. Rebound played to the middle of the floor. Loose ball, and we'll get a shot clock violation in the meantime. Send the Outlaws back the other way. Approaching the halfway point here in period number one. A 1-0 lead for the Rebels so far in this one. Maloney one-hands it to Hobday down low. Pass to the far side, just missed Keka. Now it's taken back by the Rebels the other way. The 2-on-2, they'll stop up, allow the change to take place. A bit of a misfire there on that pass, but now worked up here to Pickering. Pickering passes it across this time. Quick shot, save made, rebound in front. One attempted pass. It was knocked down. Now stepping up, trying to make a play on it, is Peterson. He gave way. Nolan Eastwood with it now. Cuts to the outside. Dishes that one off. Quick shot. It just missed. Rebound going to roll back into Rebel territory. Jackson Kohut stops it. Pass up into the corner. Up top, quick shot by McCallion, who scores. Nice feed from Peterson down low, catches McCallion, who snaps a quick low shot. And with just over 9.5 left to go here in the first period, a 2-0 lead now for the Rebels. And so there it is. Second of the game for McCallion. The assist to Kohut and Peterson that time. As a race for a loose ball into the corner. Nearly won by Reynaud down low. He'll continue to battle there. 4 players now coming away with it. Ball comes in front, and a quick shot there by Vetch. Save made. Outlaws on the rebound. This is Wildeboer. Uses his legs to create some space for himself. And now curls back up top. Hobday. Over to far side to Keka. Return feed here. Hobday fakes the shot. Try to pass. Missed a couple teammates there, and it'll bounce back into the corner behind the net. 3 Rebels on there trying to grab a loose ball. Going to be stolen that time by Keka, but as he was coming in front of the net, shot clock expired, and that will turn possession back over to the Fort Saskatchewan way. Pass in towards the corner. Off a stick now, recollected. Back up front, Peterson tried to pass. That was knocked down, taken by Sutherland. Comes around out of his own net with speed. Now fakes a pass, Cohen Sutherland. Keeps possession. He's knocked down. Going to draw a penalty there. And the first penalty of the game to the Rebels, the first power play of the game coming up to the Outlaws here. So that is Seth McKenzie of the Rebels. And a big man advantage here for the Outlaws, down by a couple, trying to get on the board for the first time here today. Hobday worked it down low, now gets a return feed up high. Pass back. Heck of the far side, Hobday now. There's a quick shot there by Maloney. It was blocked. Another one comes. That one scores. Good ball movement by the Outlaws there. The first chance by Maloney is blocked, but the second one comes to Eric Greenwood, and he makes no mistake. A power play goal here for the Outlaws, and they're back in the game, now down 2-1. That'll off the face-off, going to be won by the Rebels. Hobday the lone assist on the Outlaws' opening goal, but it is 2-1 here. Beaumont back in on the attack. Worked far side by Keka, now dishes it off down low. Top quick shot there by Maloney. Save made. And now it's Lukoweski starting it out with a pass. Going to be knocked down, though. Battle for it. Cutler up near center. Lost it there. And it's taken by Pickering, who dishes that one off. Kohut on the far side. Played up to McCallion. Dish that one off to Pickering. Try to return feed back to McCallion. It was knocked down. Loose ball taken by the Outlaws. And they'll start up. 6.5 left to go. First period, 1-goal game. Here down in Beaumont tonight. Pass in front. That one just missing Greenwood there, but he's able to recollect. Goes over to the far side. Quick. One-time shot there, but in the crease was Maloney. And so in the crease violation going to be taken back by the Rebels the other way. Worked up top. This one is Eastwood. Played it in the middle. Stopping up is Simonson. Pass in front, they'll score. Off a couple quick passes in front. The Rebels get on the board. Bit of a backbreaker there for the Outlaws. Recently getting a goal to come back within one, but now find themselves down by 2 once again. So McCallion, the early hat trick here for the Rebels, and it would break down the floor the other way. Here come the Outlaws, cutting to the middle. Quick shot, scores! Jacob Goudreau with a beautiful solo effort, cutting down that left wall, separated himself from a defender, cut back to the inside, shot across his body, a low one beating Lukaweski. And the Outlaws cut the lead to 1 once again. There it is, unassisted to Goudreau, here with just over 5 to play in the first. McCallion now dishes that one in front. Quick shot and a save off the shot from Nolan Eastwood. Rebound over the far corner. Coming out are the Rebels. Played in front there to McCallion, going for his 4th, but was denied. Rebound to the corner. Hit thrown by Eastwood. Outlaws going to win the possession battle there. They'll work it up to mid-floor. Tompkins starting out with it. Tompkins the dish. Quick shot. Save made. Rebound into the corner. Just past Greenwood there and allow the Rebels to work it up. Go ahead now. Fakes the pass. Tries a shot. Scores! Nice solo play from Jackson Kohut, who had some space in front of the crease, fakes the pass, spun around, got in a position to shoot, and made it count. The story of this one, the Outlaws score and the Rebels respond. They're back up 4-2. Kohut from Tyson Lewis. It's Tyson Lewis's 2nd assist of the day. Kai Lee over on the far side now for the Outlaws. Gets a screen, tries a pass now. Hobday with it, worked it down low. Off the end wall, came free to Lewis, who sends a pass up the floor now. Over the far side to McCallion. He'll flip it up here to Maxwell. Down in the corner is Pickering down low, centering feed from the corner. Going to be found by Maxwell down low. Works it up top. Pass misfired to the far side, now recollected. A last-ditch shot attempt with the shot clock expiring goes wide, and that'll give the Outlaws a clean lane to move that one up the floor. Greenwood to Keka. Takes the shot now. Plays it to Lee. Lee looking for an outlet now. Looks to the net. Tried a shot. It was blocked. Rebound into the corner. Battle for a moment, but now taken back the other way. Scrimshaw. Fake to pass. Cut to the middle. He's separated from the ball now. And now a break back up the other way. Here's Cook with it. Angle to the outside. Kept possession, almost lost it, but recontrols. And now drops this one off to Tompkins. There's an overhand shot. Nick deflects wide. Now the Rebels on it, going to send this one up the floor. Try and get an odd man situation the other way. Pass into the middle. Quick shot there. And a great stop made off the stick of McCallion, who was looking for number 4. They stopped by Dorland in the Outlaws net. Lee tried to move to the outside, but that pass was picked off. Could be a break the other way, and it is. Here's Matthew Vetch, bothered from behind there, and at the side of the crease, he's knocked off balance. And possession comes to the Outlaws now. Pass misfired in the middle, intended for Maloney. Picked up here by McKenzie. Seth McKenzie finds some space out near the corner, drops it off back here to Lewis. Moved it quickly. Now it's over the outside back to McKenzie. Tries a low shot, gets save made by Dorland. Rebound picked up in the corner. Fresh 30 here for the Rebels. Able to gain possession. Side of the net, that one attempted play by Eastwood to dunk it over top the goaltender. It was blocked and now moved up the other way. Outler starts with it. Plays it over to the outside. Maloney with it now. Tries to send a pass back. That one misfired. And now a race down the other way. Here's Nick Pillow. Sends one in front. That one looking for Lewis. Two of them nearly connected, but the save was made as we're under 1 minute left to play in first period play. Greenwood now. Moved it back to Keka. Played over to the far side. Hobday now. Quick shot there. Attempt at least. It was knocked out of his stick. Rolls in on Lukoweski. He'll make the save and give the Rebels one more chance to move the ball. Looks like Fort Sask calling a timeout here. 19.2 seconds left here in the first period. So Fort Sask will control possession for the remainder of this period if they want to try and draw up one more play. 4-2 the score for the Rebels in this one off a hat trick from Josh McCallion. Also getting a goal from Jackson Kohut, an assist for him. A couple assists each for Ethan Peterson and Tyson Lewis. They've led the way here so far for the Rebels tonight. Looks like it's going to be Jackson Kohut to start with it. And there it is. All whistled in. Rebels looking for the opportunity they want here. Played to the outside there to McCallion. Back up top. Peterson, quick shot there. That one stopped. Rebound to the side of the crease, and they score. A beautiful play there. Cashed in, I believe, by Caden Pickering. They'll get confirmation, but it was off a feed from Peterson. Bounced it behind the net. Over to Pickering. And with just 3.8 seconds left in the first period, the Fort Sask lead, now the largest it's been all game at 3 goals, 5-2. And so that's what it is. Caden Pickering with the goal. His second of the season comes at a huge time for the Rebels, who find themselves with a 5-2 lead after the first period of play. Shots after one, 19 in favor of Fort Sask, 9 in favor of the Outlaws. 5-2 is your score after one period of play here in Beaumont. We'll pause for an intermission. Come on back for the second. And welcome back to Beaumont here for second period action between the hometown Outlaws and the Fort Sask Rebels. Evan Cook alongside you for this CROW LAX TV broadcast here in a game that sees the Rebels leading 5-2 after period number 1. Hit on the back gives Beaumont possession here. That opening face-off. So it's Keka moving it over far side there to Hobday. Sharp angle shot, save made Lukoweski. And now here come the Rebels back the other way. Played up top to McCallion. First period hat trick for Josh McCallion. The difference so far in this one. Jackson go up behind the back pass. Quick shot, scores! Xander Maxwell snuck one in between the arm of Dorland and the post. A beautiful shot there. And it's the Rebels taking a 6-2 lead. Maxwell, who had some good chances in the first, but was held without a point in the opening frame, is the beneficiary of some nice passing there by the Rebels. Kohut and McCallion picking up the assist on that one. First point that isn't a goal for McCallion so far today. But after going back and forth with the Rebels for much of the first period, it's the Outlaws who find themselves down by 4, who've got to start to chip away here. There's a bounce shot there by Keka. That one just missed. Getting a piece of it was Lukoweski, so a fresh clock, but now it's going to be stolen by the Rebels, turning it back the other way. Here to solo rush, quick shot there, and a goal. Ethan Hackett with a beauty. And it's the Rebels starting to run away with it now. Quite the solo effort there for Ethan Hackett. Comes away with the goal here. He's played all 8 games for the Rebels this season. That's his first goal of the campaign. Second point. And an unassisted one at that. Gives Fort Sask this 7-2 lead. They're on the attack once again. Quick shot, save made by Dorland. Fights for the rebound, and he's able to grab it. Now a little bit of pushing and shoving right in front of the Outlaws' goal. Official in there to break that up. Are we going to get coincidental penalties out of this or just one? Looks like coincidentals here. Official is signaling roughing on both sides. Can say it's Kalix Simonson in the box for the Rebels right now. Nobody in the box for the Outlaws, though, right now. So the players may have thought that coincidental calls were coming. But as of right now, it's only Simonson in the box for Fort Sask, and so power play coming up here for the Outlaws. Beaumont 1 for 1 on the man advantage so far. Eric Greenwood with the power play goal in the first, and he had it there. Gets a return feed. Green moves it up top to Hobday. Hobday down in the corner. Roughing is the call. Is a quick shot there. Save made. Lukoweski has an exactly sure where the rebound was momentarily, but now it's stretch pass up here for a shorthanded chance. Go ahead, shoot, scores! Jackson Kohut, he's an offensive threat. His second goal of the day already, his 5th point here. As he got in behind the defender, took the stretch pass. It'll be a shorthanded goal for the Rebels. And they will up their lead here to 8-2. We're just over 2 minutes here into the second period. Already 3 goals here. And now a quick shot and a goal right off the rush. The Outlaws respond in a big way there. As it was Eric Long right off the faceoff, who got some separation, made his way in and bounced one past Lukoweski. A big response there for Beaumont, who now makes it 8-3. There you go. Some scoring plays announced here in the arena on those last couple of goes. Reynaud and the goaltender, Lukoweski, with the assists on that shorthanded goal from Jackson Kohut. And then Lane Wedman picking up the assist on the power play goal from Eric Long. The goal that makes it 8-3. Ball rolled into the crease there, taken by Lukoweski, moved up the floor now. Fort Sask trying to settle this one down. Simonson played into the corner. Now it's worked up top to McCallion. Passes back here to Peterson. Dished that one off. Now an attempted pass there is knocked down off the stick of Simonson. But a loose ball foul going against the Outlaws. Gives the Rebels a fresh 30 to work with here. Here's Maxwell. Looks to the net, now sends a feed in front, not able to get a clean shot with McCallion, who's turned into the corner. Misfiring there on a pass. It bounces in front, taken back by the Outlaws. And they'll move it up the floor. Turnover there gives the Rebels a chance to work on the attack once again. Kohut works it up top to Eastwood. Dropped it into the corner. Now a back shot there by Xander Maxwell. Stopped made by Dorland, who had to be careful there on a quick play by Maxwell. Trying to catch him unaware. Dished off to Lee, meanwhile. As the Outlaws looking to get another here. Beaumont yet to score 2 goals in a row in this one so far. Each of their 3, the Rebels have responded right after. Here's McKenzie now, cutting to the net. Pass to him. Quick shot, and he scores. Seth McKenzie, what a beauty. Caught that pass in stride, flicked it behind him, and past Dorland. And with just over 5 minutes gone, a 9-3 lead now for the Rebels. That one was a beauty. Off the face-off comes Toreno. Nolan Eastwood, first point of the night for him. As it's worked up top here. Peterson drops it off, heads to the net now. Pass over in towards the corner off the stick of McCallion. Loose ball. Going to inevitably be scooped by Dorland there, and the Outlaws will start up the floor. There's Wildeboer with it. Ball went out of play, and so possession turned right back to the Rebels now. Battle for a loose ball ensues behind the Beaumont goal. Unable to come up with it was Riley Lewis, and he continues to go after it. 1-on-2 down low. Ball still loose in the corner. Lewis trying to dig it out of his feet. And it's still on the floor. Lewis just takes a whack with the shot clock expiring, and it'll be finally turned up the floor by the Outlaws here. Obday up top here. Couldn't get that one cleanly. And so it's stolen by the Rebels and played back up. Here's Hackett. Once again in transition. Dishes this one off. Quick high shot there by McKenzie over top of the net. Rebels all over the rebound. Have about 15 seconds left to work with on a shot clock. McCallion. Nice inside out move. Cuts to the net. Tries a high shot. Save made. Rebound at the side of the crease. And knocked down there was Kohut. Ball's back behind the net in the crease, allowing the Outlaws a chance to try a pass up the floor. That one missed, though, and will be turned right back to Fort Sask here. Kiplow in his own end. Gets the pass up the floor. Heading off was Vetch, but he's still able to move the ball. And now cutting to the inside is Eastwood, forced out. Eastwood stops and starts, flips a pass into the middle of the floor. That one is going to be picked off and taken back the other way. Here's Goudreau. Gets contact, tries a shot. That one just missed. Rebound comes over top of the net and taken by LaFrance. Moved it up the floor. Heading to the net now. Quick shot there. That one stopped. Rebound taken by the Outlaws. Bit of back and forth play ensuing here. Beaumont with a 6-goal deficit, trying to cut into that one. As a pass off the stick of Kai Lee. He goes back, recollects. Lee with a dozen on the shot clock. Played it up top. Worked across by Greenwood. Now a close shot. That one stopped, save made, rebound back behind the goal. Possession comes to the Rebels, who send this one the length of the floor. We got a whistle behind the play. It looks like a penalty is coming up here. I believe it's going to Fort Sask. And it is a slashing call coming to the affiliate defender, Nathan LaFrance. And so the power play, it's been a bright spot for the Beaumont Outlaws here so far tonight. They're 2 for 2 with the man advantage. Eric Greenwood, a power play goal in the first. Eric Long, power play goal here in the second. Back at it for the third opportunity. Pass comes back to Greenwood. Shot that time missed, and it'll go all the way back into Beaumont. End of the floor. Now Greenwood starts. Plays it across. Quick shot there. Scores. Kai Lee picks the corner nicely on a sidearm shot from the left side. A third power play goal for the Outlaws, who cut the lead to 9-4. Hobday is second assist of the day. Greenwood an assist, his second point of the day. Ty Lee with the power play goal. Cutting the Fort Sask lead to 5. Quick shot there. Another side armor from Maxwell. Save made. Recollected by the Rebels, who get a fresh shot clock to work with up top. To McCallion. Doesn't have a lane to shoot. Passes it across. Spinning with it. Quick shot there by Kohut. It just missed. And now it'll bounce all the way into Rebels territory. They still got a dozen seconds, though, to work with on this possession. Maxwell flings one down to the corner. Stopped up there by Peterson. Try to pass. It missed. And now, with just the final seconds coming off, it's a violation of the shot clock and an Outlaws possession. Laid over to Greenwood. Fumble it for a moment, recollected though, and works it back up top to Lee. To Keka. Keka tries to get back to Lee. Shoots and scores! Lee with his second in a row. A sneaky shot that goes between the legs of Hunter Lukoweski. For the first time tonight, the Outlaws have scored back-to-back goals, and they've cut the lead to 4. It's 9-5. Well, for Kai Lee, a couple of big goals here for the Outlaws. The leading scorer on this team by a wide margin of 21 goals coming into today's game. Kept off the score sheet in the first, not so here in the second. His 2 have made it 9-5. And now the Outlaws back on the attack. Shot from the outside from Greenwood. It was blocked. And it looks like the referee in the back corner, official, I should say, in the back corner, has got another penalty here. That's the affiliate, Will Nicopilo, in to serve that. But more importantly for the Outlaws, who've scored 2 in a row already, this is their 4th power play of the day. They've scored on each of the previous 3. And around the horn here, Lee got it over. Up top to Hobday. Fakes the shot. Too many men on the floor is the penalty. And so that'll give the Rebels now a chance to move up the floor short-handed. They'll play it towards the corner. Kohut trying to kill some time off of this power play. Kohut fakes the pass, now cuts in towards the corner. Still with it, tries to come in front. Stopped as he entered the crease, and so that'll allow the Outlaws to play it back up. 70 seconds left in this Beaumont power play. Greenwood's got it. We'll get a return feed here. Move across. Keka, back up top, Greenwood. Sidearm shot, save made by Lukoweski, was ready for it. And he'll gather up the rebound, fire it up here. But a possession call goes against the Rebels and gives the Outlaw possession once again. Shot there, high over top the net. Bounced over the playing surface on the rebound, and so it's possession back to the Rebels, who move it up the floor. Cutting in front, quick shot there by McKenzie. Save made, rebound into the corner. They'll scoop it up. McKenzie will, with a fresh 30 now. Really in line with the power play clock, so the Rebels have an opportunity to really kill the remaining time on this man advantage. Ethan Peterson, captain, under pressure, fakes a pass, still has it though. Comes out in front, takes a long shot in. Save made, but the rebound comes to Peterson, who beat a couple of Outlaw defenders back to the ball, gets a hand there. As the power plays come to an end, we're back to 5-on-5. First successful kill of the day for the Rebels comes at a good time for them as they're trying to restore a 5-goal lead. Here's Kohut now. Shot deflected out of play, and that'll allow the Outlaws a chance to run it up. Weatherby dished that one off here to Tompkins. Outlaws rimming around. Here's Keka. Into the great quick shot there by Tompkins. Good save made. Rebound. Beaumont's all over it, and they've recollected, getting a fresh 30. Spinning there is Maloney. Up top to Keka. Worked it down to Tompkins. He lets it go in the corner. Keka battling behind the net now, but it's going to be picked off by Lukoweski, who looks for a stretch pass now, just will bounce it there, leaving it for Scrimshaw. Fake shot there from Pickering. They'll dish this one off instead. Maxwell gets a pick, moves his way in towards the crease, dishes that one off, and Pickering tried a shot. Good save made by Dorland. Rebound by the Rebels. Collected behind the net. We'll get a couple fresh faces coming off the bench here. One of those, Jackson Kohut. Work back up top to Pickering. Leaves it for McCallion. Over to Maxwell. Stutter step. Now spins, tries a shot. It missed wide. Rebound comes to McCallion, who's got it. Pass to the side of the goal. That one was blocked by the Outlaws. You can't cleanly come away with possession. Now they will get that turnover on a shot clock violation. For the Outlaws, keeping their opponents off the board here with 4:44 left to go in period number 2. Shot there, bobbled for a moment by Lukoweski, but he's able to come away cleanly with it and send it up. In transition, here's Vetch now. Tried a shot. Save made, and the rebound out of play gives the Outlaws a chance once again. Here's Wildeboer. Works it over far side. Long with it. To Keka. Up top to Hobday. Now Keka with a quick shot from the outside. Bouncer right in on Lukoweski. Nice save there. And the back and forth play continues here with 4 minutes in period number 2. McCallion out along the outside. Quick pass in front. A spinning shot. They score. The Rebels were buzzing, and they end up with goal number 10 there. Believe it was Maxwell on that one. Simonson was in the vicinity as well. We'll get clarification in a moment here, but the important thing for the Rebels is they're up 10-5. So it is Xander Maxwell, his second on the day. So extend the lead now to 10-5. Played it to Greenwood. He's got a lane, tries a shot on the run. That one missed. And over the far side, just 5 seconds left on a shot clock. Ball up high in the air. Battle for it in the corner. Outlaws not going to get this one towards the goal. And so that'll allow the Rebels to move it up. To Maxwell. Fires a feed in the middle. Shot there by Eastwood. Save made. Dorland finds it. And he'll give way to Cook here. He will start the rush the other way. Dropped off to Keka. Keka now into the middle. Diving play by Tompkins there, who was knocked down. Going to continue on, though. He was not able to come up with possession. Back to Lee. Looks to the net, and now a couple players in the middle of the floor got tied up. A possession call that time on the Rebels, and so the Outlaws will keep it here. Getting a fresh 30 to work with. 2.5 less to go in the period. And now possession that time whistled against the Outlaws, so the Rebels end up turning it up the floor anyway. Lewis dished that one off now, heads to the corner. Worked over to the other side. Pass in front, looking there for McCallion, who gets it, fires it, and scores. Josh McCallion made that one look easy as he was cutting through the middle. Mostly unbothered. Collects the pass cleanly, goes high, putting the bouncer in over top of Dorland. His fourth on the day for McCallion. 5th point on the day as well. Just over 2 minutes left to play. And the lead now extended to 11-5. Outlaws with another hole to climb out of here. Played down low. That was Cutler. Now a shot. That one just missing, goes up and out of play. And so possession call simultaneously, though, made against the Rebels will allow the Outlaws to keep it. Lee dishes that one off. Didn't get to a teammate, so it's back to Simonson behind his own goal. Gets it up for the Rebels. Now Vetch worked it up over on the far side. Dish to Eastwood, who spins, fires a pass across to Maxwell. Looks for the shot. That one, save made. Rebound comes up where Eastwood's got it once again. Bohut played it down low. That was Peterson working it across. Stick check there as it comes to Peterson. Side of the net, shoots and scores. Great pass there by Ethan Peterson, who collected a loose ball. Had his teammate down low. I believe that was Eastwood who got it. And just as we enter the final minute of play here in the second, the largest lead so far for the Rebels, who find themselves up 12-5. Peterson and Kohut, who've been all over the score sheet today, picking up the assists on that 12th goal for the Rebels. Now the Outlaws just trying to get some momentum back here before the end of the period. Possession's going to run out for them here, though, as the shot clock will expire. Still just over 19 seconds left on the game clock for the Rebels to work with here. Lukoweski heads to the bench. Fort Sask trying to get one more shot here. They scored with just over 3 seconds to go in the last period. Now a pass to the side of the net, and trying to get that one was McCallion. Just moved past his stick. And as the final seconds tick off, buzzer sounds. Period over. A commanding 12-5 lead for the Fort Sask Rebels here through 2 periods of play. Josh McCallion, the first period hat trick, added a goal and an assist in the second. For Jackson Kohut, already 2 goals, 7 points on the day to lead the Rebels offensively. Shots after 2 periods, 38-23 in favor of Fort Sask. We'll take a break for our second intermission. Come on back here to Beaumont for third period play between the Outlaws and the Rebels. And welcome back to the Ken Nickel Regional Recreation Center here in Beaumont for third period junior lacrosse action between the hometown Beaumont Outlaws and the Fort Sask Rebels. For Fort Sask, commanding 12-5 lead here after 2 periods of play. 6 goals for them in each of the first 2 periods. Goaltending switch on the Outlaws side as well. Caleb Dorland was between the pipes for the first 2 periods. Jurka Zadrilsil has now taken over for the third. And possession whistled immediately off the faceoff in favor of the Rebels now, and they'll start period number 3 on the attack. Moving it to Maxwell. He heads to the net, dished it off that time to Eastwood. Fires a pass across now. This one in front looking for McCallion, just a bit low for him. Centering feed looking backdoor for Eastwood. Got an opportunity, save made there for Zadrilsil. Rush 30 to work with. There, Simonson now shoots and scores. Alex Simonson came around, fired a shot off the pad, the leg of Zadrilsil and in. Just 33 seconds is all the Rebels needed to find the back of the net there. They increased the lead to 13-5. Looks like the Outlaws bench talking to one of the officials here. That's why this face-off's been delayed a little. Nonetheless, there we are, and it's the Outlaws winning that one. Maxwell should say for McCallion is the goal and house that's being announced right here. 13-5, once again, the score. As a missed pass goes all the way down into Beaumont territory, and now an attempted pass from Zadrilsil up the floor ended up going into the roof, and so that's why the Rebels get possession once again here. Up top here, right in the middle, here's McCallion. Quick shot, good save made. Rebound rolls its way into the corner. Back behind the net, going to be a delayed penalty coming against the Rebels here. Looked like some contact with Josh McCallion back behind the net. And so 6-on-5 momentarily here for the Outlaws. Shot there, just missed off the stick of Greenwood. Looks like a holding penalty is upcoming, and it's McCallion headed to the box. Well, this will be the 5th power play of the day here for the Outlaws. 3 for 4 on the man advantage heading into this one, though the Rebels did get a kill on the last penalty kill they had. Nonetheless, working around the outside. Up top, Hobday looks down low, gets a return feed. Doesn't try to shoot it there. Now a pass into the corner. Over top comes to Maloney. To Hobday. There's a shot. Scores! Hobday picked his spot, steps into one, beating Lukoweski. It'll go as a power play goal. The 4th on the day for the Outlaws. And the lead now cut to 13-6. First goal on the day for Ben Hobday, too. He had a couple of assists, one each in the first and the second. Greenwood, second assist, third point of the day for Grayson Maloney. That's his first assist, first point on the day. There's a shot there, save made by Zadrosil. And he'll lob one up the floor now, allowing the Outlaws to come away. Get the right personnel out on the floor. Tompkins spinning with it, works it into the corner. Shot from there, it's right on. Lukoweski, nice stick save made, and he'll fire this one. Looking for a stretch pass there for Kohut, just out of reach. Should say that was Riley Lewis in there trying to scoop that low pass up. Just unable to connect, and now the Outlaws with possession here. Just a dozen seconds, though, left on a shot clock. Worked up top. Here's Hobday again, fires a shot, save made. Rebound going to bounce past him to LaFrance. He's being bothered from behind, half a step on Hobday. Knocked down there. Play going to continue on. Hobday now double teamed in Beaumont territory, but possession called there, and that'll allow the Outlaws to maintain it. Go to the far side. That one off a stick, just bounced in on Lukoweski. He'll slow things down here, allow the Rebels to run this one up. Nice play by Reynaud. Dishes this one off to Kohut. Looks toward the net. Wants that pass now, has it. McCallion cut into the middle, tries a shot. Save made, just bounced in behind the goaltender Zadrosil for a second, but he was able to recover. And now the Outlaws move it up. Over on the far side. That was Maloney who dished it off, got the return feed. Maloney looks down low, doesn't have a play there, moves it up top here. Keka walks into a shot, scores! Hunter Keka fakes the pass, took a shot on the run. He beats Lukoweski, and the lead cut to 6. It's 13-7. I believe Maloney should get a second assist of the day on that one. We'll get the confirmation here. And that it is. Eric Tompkins also gets his second assist of the day. Now there's a shot, that one deflected high over top the net. But off the deflection, it's going to be the Outlaws controlling here. Hunter Sika the goal. 2 in a row now for Beaumont. As this one shoveled out of play by Long as he was getting checked, and now that'll allow the Rebels to come back up the other way. McKenzie takes a whack, moves it off to Kohut. He'll fake the pass now, stop up, look towards net front, quick shot, and a nice goal there by Xander Maxwell. Great feed from Jackson Kohut. It was Maxwell who took it, fired it home. He already had the hat trick goal scored in the second period. He'll add a fourth on the day here. A 14-7 lead for the Rebels. 8 of their 14 goals coming split between McCallion and Maxwell today. Kohat, another assist to add to his day. And in here is Lewis. Stopping up. Over to McCallion. McCallion looks net front with that pass. Spinning shot attempt by Maxwell. It was blocked. Loose ball is going to be plucked by the Rebels. They'll continue the possession. Quick pass in front. It was knocked down, and that will allow the Outlaws to come away with it. Just as the shot clock was coming down anyway, Rebels couldn't complete that last pass there. Spinning here is Weatherby. Dishes that one off. Shot from the outside. Save made by Lukoweski, and rebound to the Outlaws. Now a missed opportunity in the pass over the head of Weatherby. Over far side to Maloney. Maloney had a bounce out of his stick initially. Now a battle for a loose ball. Ensues in front of the crease. Maloney going to steal it, though. Just 5 seconds left to get a shot. There it is. Save made. Rebound comes all the way out to Greenwood. Fresh 30 with a delayed penalty coming up to the Rebels as well. Over at far side there. Cutler tries to cut in. He's knocked down, headed towards the crease. And a cross-checking penalty being signaled here. 12:43 left to go in period number 3. But it's Xander Maxwell. Takes a cross-checking penalty, and the official over the box signals a 5-minute power play here. What an opportunity here for the Outlaws, who've scored 4 times on 5 previous man advantages today. Fort Sask has not had a power play. But this one, number 6, and a big one. 5-minute one here for the Outlaws here as they'll move it up top. That one long to Maloney. Back to Long. There's a shot. That one deflected out of play by Lukoweski, and so possession will be maintained by the Outlaws here. Here's Long. Fakes the shot. Moves it across. There's one right on. Save made, rebound, net front there, and now taken by the Rebels, who will work it up the floor. In there, nice play made by Vetch to slide in between a couple of back checkers on the Outlaws, and now he'll just maintain possession behind the net. Pickering stole a loose ball behind the net, but possession call there goes against the Outlaws, and so the Rebels going to maintain an offensive possession here on the penalty kill. Just about a minute gone. The first in that 5-minute cross-checking penalty to Maxwell. Now cutting into the crease and getting knocked down was Kohat. Rebound comes in front, they score. It's McCallion who stayed with the play after Kohat got knocked down. The save was made by Zadrasil, but the Outlaws couldn't get the rebound. Instead, it comes to Josh McCallion. He's got goal number 5 on the day. A short-handed marker makes it 15-7. Off the face-off, going to be stolen by the Rebels. There you go. Kohat and Peterson, the assists on Josh McCallion's 5th of the day. Scrum behind the net now. Possession awarded to the Outlaws, we still have 3 1/4 minutes left on the power play here, thanks to the 5-minute call. Backed up to Hobday. The return feed. Gets it across long. Greenwood up top to Hobday. Sends it across. Quick shot there. Save made as Kai Lee on that latest chance. He had a couple goals for the Outlaws back in the second period. Whistled into Lee. Now up top to Hobday. Across to Greenwood to Hobday. To Lee. Sends a pass toward the corner. Bounces out to Hobday. Steps into a shot. Save made there by Lukoweski. And he'll just shovel it back behind the net where the Rebels able to kill some more time. Stretch pass sent the length of the floor. Zadrsil out to play it. And he does with now just under 2.5 left in the power play. 10 minutes left here in period number 3. 8-goal lead, 15-7 for the Rebels, but they are the penalty kill. Greenwood got it back. There's a shot there by Maloney, just missed. Missed everybody and will force Greenwood to head back into his own end to pick it up. 5 seconds left on a shot clock. Outlaws have to hurry. Winding up is Greenwood with a shot. It's on. Save made and the rebound comes to Beaumont. They recollect. Pass sent towards the corner. Outlaws whistled on a possession call there, allowing the Rebels to move it up the floor. Lee with a stick check now, and that will be a slashing call. First penalty of the day, I believe, taken by the Beaumont Outlaws. That a slash, and so it'll be 4-on-4 here for potentially the next minute and 44 seconds, and then outside of that, the Rebels would get a very brief 16-second power play, barring any other penalties, of course. See what transpires in the meantime. Shovel pass there, faked from the corner. Shot bounced out of play, and so that'll allow the Outlaws to move it back. Laid up the floor. Waiting for it there was Tompkins. Far side to Maloney. Maloney being pressured on the outside now, some space. Works it up top. Quick shot there by Hobday, high and wide over top of the net. It came as the shot clock buzzer was sounding. And now a stretch pass up here, looking for McCallion, just missing him. Would have been a breakaway pass. Scooped up by Sutherland. Dished to Eric Long. 30 seconds left in this power play, or in this penalty, I should say, to the Rebels. It'll be Maxwell coming out of the box. Now a steal there, and speed back the other way. Here's Reynaud. Try to pass there, but that was behind Hackett. Adding a physical element in transition there. Hackett had his first of the season earlier in the day, and now recollects up top. Dishes off here. Played it over to Eastwood. They'll send it around the horn. Shot from the outside by Lewis. Save made there. And with that, Xander Maxwell out of the box. And so too is Kai Lee. That one initially thought the save was made, but it ends up trickling behind. Zadrsil goes for a power play goal there. So Riley Lewis going to get credit. He's already got a couple of assists on the day today, but Riley Lewis, a first goal for him now, increasing lead 16-7. Here's Wedman in transition quickly the other way. Battling along the far side with Vetch. So the affiliate, Will Nicopillo, picking up an assist on that goal. Meanwhile, the Rebels go the other way, get a quick shot and a save made. That was Eastwood with it. Will send a pass across. Now that the rest of his attackers on the floor with him, Eastwood gets it again up top. Who's past one? Dishes this one back. Running with a sidearm shot was Pickering that time. It was stopped. Rebound comes in the crease, taken by the Outlaws, and they'll work it up the floor. Dropped off here to Lee. Lee initiates some contact, now tries a shot. He's looking for the hat trick there. Save made, and the rebound played into the corner, but stolen first by the Rebels. Will send it up the floor, just under the stick of Lewis there. Caught up to eventually by Vetch, who got a shot on. Save made by Zadricil. And he'll just thread it up the middle of the floor. Played to Greenwood. Over far side to Maloney. Maloney looks net front now, goes back. Greenwood with a shot there. And that one caught up right in the pads of Lukoweski. As the Rebels come away with it now. Just outside 5.5 minutes to go, third period. A commanding lead for Fort Sask, 16-7 here. We'll work it over to Eastwood. Dish that one off. Now a feed comes here to McCallion. Works his way in, tries a high shot. Save made. Rebound back behind the Outlaw goal. Beaumont now able to come away with it. That pass well over the head of Lee. Missed him by a fair margin, and that will allow the Rebels to recollect and work their way up the floor. Dropped off there for Maxwell. Well, gets a screen. Pass just behind Pickering down low there. And now it's recollected and taken back up the floor by Goudreau. Jacob Goudreau to goal earlier in the game today. As he heads off. Pass back to Tompkins. Over to the far side there. Quick shot made by Cutler's. Save rebound into the corner. Justice Cutler after it there. Tried to get it back to Maloney. Cutler now throws a hit that will be penalized whenever the Outlaws earn possession once again. Bit of pushing and shoving as well in front of the Fort Sask goal. So we'll see if there's a couple penalties being called here. Nolan Eastwood of the Rebels is to the penalty box. I believe that's a slash. And here comes Cutler, who I believe is going for a cross check. So with those coincidentals, we'll play 4-on-4 here for the next 2 minutes. Just 4:09 left to go in regulation time here. But a little bit more space out there to work with. As Cutler goes off for the cross check, it's Eastwood for the slash. Up top here to McCallion. Let that one go. Back to McCallion now. Looks for Pickering. Tries a shot. It's right on. Zadricil the save. Eric Greenwood for the Outlaws. He's got Lee. And he gets it back to him. Coming off the bench. Looking down low for Greenwood there. Couldn't connect with him cleanly. Could Lee on that shovel pass. And now it's Greenwood once again with possession. Tried to send that one back. It will get all the way down the floor. And now a break there for Lewis. As the Rebels maintain a possession here. A minute gone in the coincidental penalties. So it's played to Pickering. Pickering, that pass off a stick. Bounced over to the side wall. There's Lewis now. Had it. Stick was checked. Now comes in deep to Kohut. Tries a shot there. So with a penalty called there at the tail end of that play, we're into 4-on-3 territory for 30 seconds. Pass up top here off the stick of McCallion. And now it's sent back up the floor. Holding the call against the Outlaws. And here's McCallion now over to Peterson. Pass down low. Back up to Peterson. Side of the net, quick pass there for Lewis. Save made. Rebound to the other side of the net. And it's Kohut trying to come away with it. He can. To Peterson. Steps into a shot. Save made. Rebound comes as now the coincidental penalty's done. So we're to 5-on-4, the power play here for the Rebels. Technically, their second, I guess they were 1-for-1 in their first one, scoring right as their own player Maxwell came out of the box. Despite that power play being only 16 seconds, they can say that they're 1-for-1. Back in transition the other way. Stopping up are the Rebels here. Minute and a half left to go in regulation time. A commanding 16-7 lead for Fort Sask here. Kohut now. Gets that pass. Back pass faked in towards the corner, then tried a sidearm shot. It just missed. And it will bounce all the way into Rebels territory. Shot clock violation will hand things over to the Outlaws. The Outlaws coming into the game today, they were coming in on a high, picking up a 13-8 win in St. Albert last night. Tough result here against a tough Rebels team, and so Outlaws next back in action a week from today, taking on the Edmonton Warriors. So we have the final minute of play here in period number 3. For the Rebels, they did not play yesterday, but they do play tomorrow. That game also against the Edmonton Warriors. That one will be in Fort Saskatchewan. First of back-to-back games between the Rebels and the Warriors. That coming up tomorrow night for the Rebels. Final 20 seconds now of regulation. Shot there from the corner is stopped. Outlaws now. What could be the final possession of the day, working it up to Lee over on the far side. He'll back things up to Eric Tompkins. Over to Eric Greenwood. To Lee. Takes a look, fires a shot. Lukoweski saw it all the way as the final buzzer sounds here in Beaumont. A convincing win here for the Fort Sask Rebels today. They scored 6 goals in the first, 6 goals in the second, 4 more in the third to roll to a 16-7 victory over the Outlaws here today. Looking at the score sheet for the Rebels, big day as mentioned for Jackson Kohut. Finishes the day with 2 goals, 9 points. With his 7 assists, leading the way here, but also a big day for Josh McCallion, a first period hat trick, He adds 4 more points, 2 goals to assist the rest of the way for a 7-point day. And can't forget about Xander Maxwell, who scored 4 goals of his own. A 4-assist day as well for the captain, Ethan Peterson. 35 saves made on 42 shots for Hunter Lukoweski, who comes away the victorious goaltender in this one. As mentioned, both these two teams play next against the Edmonton Warriors. For the Rebels, that game is tomorrow in Fort Saskatchewan. For the Outlaws, that game is coming up a week from tonight when they take on the Outlaws. And what a game that will be tomorrow night between the top 2 teams in the North Division. Fort Saskatchewan extending their hold of second place there. The record for the Outlaws falls to 3-6 here at the Loss. Well, the final score from Beaumont is the Fort Saskatchewan Rebels 16 and the Beaumont Outlaws 7. On behalf of myself, Evan Cook, all of us at CROW LAX TV, thanks so much for tuning into this one. Talk to you next time.